So today we come to the fourth of our lockdowns found in Scripture. And I want to take us to one of the most well-known stories in the Bible featuring a lockdown. The story of Noah and the Ark. Let's listen to one part of the story from Genesis chapter 7 verses 11 to 16. And I want you to note what God does at the end of these few verses. In the 600th year of Noah's life, on the 17th day of the second month, on that day all the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened, and rain fell on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On that very day Noah and his sons, Shem, Ham and Japheth, together with his wife and the wives of his 3 sons, entered the ark. They had with them every wild animal according to its kind, all livestock according to their kinds, every creature that moves along the ground according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind, everything with wings. Pairs of all creatures that have the breath of life in them came to Noah and entered the ark. The animals going in were male and female of every living thing, as God had commanded Noah. Then the Lord shut him in. Did you notice it? We marvel at this amazing construction project, an ark, a huge watertight vessel designed to float. Every kind of creature with the breath of life came and entered that ark, along with Noah and his family. But we read how then the Lord shut him in. God shut the door. Here is the first recorded shut in, the Lord's lockdown. But why did the Lord shut him in? Why did Noah not shut the door? Was it too big a door? Too big that Noah couldn't close it? Was this an oversight, a design flaw? I don't think this is the reason. I think that Noah could have shut that door. He will have designed the door to be able to open and close through his own strength, perhaps with his family's help. But we are told that the Lord shut him in. You see, this was God's doing, God's decision, God's timing. The flood had begun, they had all entered, then God made the call. It was time to shut the door. And after it was shut, it was too late to get on board. It would be too late to be saved from calamity. You see, Noah had been warned about things not yet seen. God had said to Noah, I'm going to put an end to all the people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. And we read how Noah, by faith, in holy fear, built an ark to save his family. But for the people around him, life and business was as usual. Jesus tells us that in the days before the flood, people were eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, being given in marriage, up to the day Noah entered the ark. And they knew nothing about what would happen until the flood came and took them all away, destroyed them all. I don't think they were ignorant, for we are told that Noah was a preacher of righteousness. Rather, the people of the day, long ago, were, I quote, disobedient and ungodly. God had told Noah, with a week's notice, go into the ark, you and your whole family. 7 days from now, I will send rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and I will wipe from the face of the earth every living creature I have made. We also read how God waited patiently in the days of Noah while the ark was being built. The people had been warned for some time before the closing of the door. The scriptures tell us that we have in this whole story a picture of Jesus. He is the one in whom and through whom we find our salvation. Jesus said, "I am the door. Whoever enters through me will be saved." I urge everyone listening, heed the warnings. Jesus is the only way we may be saved. And for those outside of the ark, when God shut the door, it was then too late.